After milling, most woodworking mistakes don't come from the saw. They come from measuring and marking. If your layout is off, your cuts will be off. Let's fix that.
Hi, I'm Sean, and I've been woodworking for over 20 years, and I'm also a mechanical engineer. These are a series of short videos focusing on one subject and showing techniques that I've refined over many years. I'd love to also hear your techniques and your methods, so please share them in the comments below. These are the tools that I use for measuring and marking. I'll use a tape measure and a pencil for making rough cuts on rough lumber and not final widths and dimensions. If I'm laying out joints, I am always going to be using a combination square and a marking knife. This marking knife has a flat back and a double-sided knife to it. Optional, I would say, are a smaller combination square to get into smaller spaces, as well as calipers and marking gauges.
Whenever possible, measure directly from a combo square instead of trying to use a tape measure. Even small differences like this can make a huge difference in your joints. Another advantage of using a marking knife is it gives you a place to drop your chisel into. You can also use the chisel to cut right up to that marking knife line, leaving a really nice crisp edge.
After spending all that time milling your lumber, getting it flat, getting all the edges and sides perpendicular, you want to take advantage of that and not lose that. So by using a square to lay out all of your lines, you can ensure that you're going to end up with lines that are perpendicular to the faces. Another tip is to use consistent reference faces. If this is the front of my cabinet and this is the bottom piece, and I'm measuring out for a mortise, I'll measure from the front to lay out the mortise, and on the top part of the cabinet, I'll also measure from the front face, and that'll ensure that when the mortise comes together, whatever you're building, it'll come together perfectly aligned. When I'm using a marking knife, I like to lightly drag the knife multiple times instead of making one long hard pass. It's more accurate. Once you've found the right location for your mark, drop the knife into that mark, slide your combination square over, and then make your passes. If you need to transfer this location around to the other side of the board or to the side, don't remark it on the other side. Just drop your knife into that same line that you've already made. I use a small square to do this, slide it over, mark it, hold it, and again onto this side.
Measuring and marking may seem basic, but it's the difference between a joint that fits and one that fails. A knife, a square, a consistent reference give you accuracy that shows in every part of your project. If you found this helpful, check out the other videos in this series and let me know in the comments, do you prefer a marking knife or a pencil for your layout? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow along for the next trip.